Hello, hello. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the items I got in my Desiree Industries thrift haul today. Can you guess what this might be? Yes, this is one of the lovely items I found today. So stay tuned and find out what else I got and what this is worth. Hi there, how are you guys doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Buell, Idaho. Yes, it's only 50 degrees, but 50 degrees here is dry, so it's nice. I was a lot colder when I lived in Portland at 50 degrees, so I'm just happy to have this weather and to be here. Went to Twin Falls today. And I ended up at Desiree. I think it's Desiree or Deseret Industries. I never can pronounce that right. And I got a few things I just want to show you guys. I hope you don't mind seeing them. This is Cindy from Crosshouse Sift and Thrift. If you're new here, I'm a 20-year-old reseller, mostly on eBay, but also sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. Welcome. Okay, first thing I got. And I'm going to try not to say a lot of ums. I know I say that kind of thing. It's tough. Once you're in the habit and you don't realize you're doing it. And I watched my video and I'm like, oh my goodness, I say a lot of whatever. And I know that's just part of our speech and culture, but I've got to stop it. And I'm going to try the pause method. John had a teacher in school, in college, I believe, that told him, John was doing a speech and the teacher said, oh, great speech. We used a lot of and uhs. Here's a trick for you. And I've said this on a previous video. Whenever you're going to say or ah, just pause. And that'll make you look actually like you're more introspective and smarter because you're really thinking about what you're going to say. But it also, the big thing it does is to prevent you from saying, So I'm going to try and get better, guys. I'm going to try and pause. So bear with me, please. First thing I got, and I've already tested it, works. It is a witch nightlight. And no brand, I guess, but that's okay. It's gonna be great for someone's house on Halloween. Really a fun item. And I was gonna stop buying Halloween items because today is October 14th, so you only got a couple weeks until Halloween. So when you got figure shipping time and that kind of thing, and I don't want to keep these till next Halloween, but I thought this was cool. It's $2. I had to get that. Maybe I'll get $20 for it. Found this. It's one of those crop tops with the long sleeves. It's like a tie-dye. And I didn't know this. I had to look it up, but it's Lady Gaga. I don't know what Joanne is, but several of these sold for $20, $25. And it was $4. So I thought that's a good deal. And this was only $2. And sorry if my hair's windblown. It's super windy today. This was just a little Christmassy sweatshirt. I don't even know the brand. Oh, it's holiday time. It's a 0X or 14W. So that's a good size. Women's. Just plain on the back, but it's stretchy and it's super comfy, and it's got the cool Christmas tree sequin motif. So I know that'll sell. Maybe not now, but closer to Christmas it will. I'm hoping 20 to 30 on this. This was the big one of the day. I know, I'm ridiculous. The Matrix Reloaded. I saw that. I'm like, huh, I know the movie. I don't know how valuable this is. Turns out it's pretty darn valuable. $30 to $40. It was $1. So if you guys have a Deseret Industries or Desiree Industries near you, please go. I know they're all over the place. They're in Vegas. They're in different states. They were in Oregon when we were there. Definitely check them out. Most of their stuff is very well priced. Now they do have some things that are, they price up because they know it's worth something, and that's okay. I've seen shoes there for $10 and up, but most of their clothes are really reasonable. I got a lot of tops for, usually it seems like they're like $2, $4, or $6, depending on what it is. And that's very reasonable. It's cheaper than Goodwill. Well, it depends on what Goodwill you go to. In Portland, some of the Goodwill items, tops were $8. But the Goodwill in Twin Falls isn't bad. So they're like $3 to $6. So this was a great find. Very happy to have found this. So you guys, if you're not looking at baseball caps, you're missing out on money. John is the one, my hubby, who got me into looking at them. I wasn't really looking at them before I met him, and that's his favorite thing to do is look at the baseball caps. They had a whole bunch. My cat Oliver is running around. They had a whole okay, pause. They had a whole bunch of caps, but I just kind of sifted. See what I did there? Sifted through a few. We're gonna go back this weekend. He could look at them. But very good find. This is like new. I'm actually going to list it new without tags because there's nothing wrong with it. It's pristine. This was another great find. If you guys haven't been looking at the sheets or the window panels, this is actually a window panel. You need to be looking there. I was looking at this, a Simply Shabby Chic window panel, and I thought, wow, that looks like it was expensive. And it says Rachel Ashwell. And I thought, when you got a name like that, looked it up. Oh my goodness, $40. I don't know if this is a specific one, but at $3, even if it was $20, I would have grabbed it. And it's beautiful. It's like a really pretty floral, pink floral. And it's new. It's still got the original ribbon. So even used, it probably would sell for less, of course. But I'm happy to get it like that. It's going to be an easy ship. It's not breakable. Stick this in a poly mailer and you're good to go. And because it has a plastic wrap, I'm not even going to double poly it. If it was, if it didn't have this plastic, I would double poly or put it in a plastic bag, then put it in a poly. Because I think it's a good way just to make sure a package is waterproof. With the rain coming, you want to make sure somebody's item doesn't get to them wet. This is something for me, and I'm showing this for you guys to see in case you need one or didn't know about this. I'll just take this off real quick. So what this is a plate holder. So I do sell decorator plates from time to time. And, I usually prop them up when I'm taking a picture, but this is really nice. You just put the plate right there, and it's an easy way to take a picture. And you can also do this with small pictures. So the ones I had in the past were in storage in Portland, like most of our stuff. When we buy a house next year, the beginning of next year, we are going to go to Portland and get all of our stuff out of storage. I'll take you guys on that journey with me if you want to see. I cannot wait. It's been a year. We had no idea our items were going to be in storage for a year. Well, it's been almost a year. So I got 2 of these, $1. Oh, and this is my bill. So I only spent $36.04. And I also looked at some other things when I was there. I I looked at the Christmas placemats. I decided not to get them now. John and I are going to go this weekend and we're going to make like a huge haul of it. I was just getting a few items today. Because it's my work day and time was of the essence. But I found this cool thing. If you guys haven't been looking in the office aisle, you should. I look in the office aisle for two things. One, anything for my at-home office, my desk, anything that'll help me become more organized. But a lot of times I have sold things in that aisle, stationery, things like that. And this I saw, it's only $2, and it says Carol's Rose Garden Fancy Notes. I try to catch myself on the ums. It's such an ingrained habit. I've got to stop it. Stop the madness, Cindy. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time to read this. Basically, I saw this Carol's Rose Garden Fancy Notes. I thought, wonder if that's worth something. Looked it up. Yes, $30-ish. So very good find for $2. So I highly recommend you look in the stationery aisle if you've not done that yet. And basically the rest is just personal. These are paper clips. I use paper clips to, sometimes I clip my business card in my packages, or I clip the thank you note. And this is 50 cents. And I was running low, and so, I love that. And I love when they pack it with packing paper, because I use that for shipping. And this is just for me. It was just $1. It's kind of worn. That's okay. I'm just using it to store some things in my office. So that was it, you guys. That was my short little thrift haul. I'm looking for my clicker. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Send me a comment. I am still building my subscriber base, and my likes are always, always welcome. Very much helps me on YouTube. So thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Oliver, say hi to everyone. I finally made a spot for him above my desk, because he tried and get up there, and he messed with the stuff I used to have up there, like a clock and other things. Now he's sitting by Groot and baby Groot. Aw, pretty kitty. I am adding on to this video footage just to give you a tip. And the tip is, when you sell something on eBay, make sure when you ship the item, it's the actual item that your customer, your buyer, purchased. This has happened to me a few times lately. I don't know what it is. I was sick for a while. John was attributing to that. I was kind of, not thinking straight. And I shipped like 3 different things that were the wrong item to a customer. And that's not like me. I mean, over the 20 years I've been selling on eBay, I maybe done it twice. And then lately it's been like 3 times. And I'm like, wow, what's going on? These items were closely associated. They looked like something else, and I just didn't pay attention. I had it in my head what the item was supposed to be, and I was wrong. Like, one of the things was a stuffed animal, and I shipped the wrong one. And people say, I got the wrong item. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. So what I do in that instance, in case this happens to you, I let them keep the item. I mean, fortunately, these were not expensive items, maybe $15, $20 items. Let them keep the original item, and then I ship them the correct item. And how I've been shipping those items is via pirate ship, because you can't ship on eBay because you've already shipped the item. It was the wrong item, but you've already used eBay shipping labels. And USPS, I used to use them a lot for labels, but they're just more complicated, and sometimes their rates aren't as good as pirate ship. Pirate ship is super easy. You just get in there, put in the information. I could print a label within a minute, and it's good. Fortunately, these things I've had to reship are not expensive. They're around $4 or $5. So I just send them first class, get them to the customer. Oh yeah, it happened with the belts. The belts were very, they looked similar. They were black belts. So it wasn't like I'm shipping a completely different item. No, I'm shipping the wrong item because it looks like another item. So at least I'm not that crazy. Somebody bought a watch and I'm shipping them a VCR. I mean, yeah. No, it's just I have two items that are similar and I just happen to ship the wrong one. It's just something you want to really be careful about and not do because it costs money. I've had to shell out shipping money because this has happened. Come here, bud. He's been a little nuisance, but a lovable, cuddly, lovable, again, nuisance. He's a sweetheart. He gets into everything, though. Say hi. So that I definitely wanted to put across to you guys that you want to be really careful when you ship your items, because not only does it give you an unhappy customer, you are out of the money to ship the correct item. So, and that happened to me only once international. It was with a sports team like Indiana Colts or something. I had two of their caps and I didn't realize it. And I shipped this gentleman his cap and he goes, "Oh, I got the wrong cap." And I'm like, "Oh no." So that you definitely don't want to do. That's going to be a big expense to ship a cap international. So in that case, I just refunded his money, told him to keep the cap, and, said, "I'm sorry. I wasn't going to reship the correct cap." That was going to be very expensive. I don't know, $20 of my own money. So I wasn't willing to do that. I apologized. I refunded his money and that was the end of that. And then I relisted the correct item. But yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to be very, very careful when I grab something to ship, that make sure it matches, what I sold. So wanted to put that out there for you guys so you could learn from my mistakes and not make these mistakes. And then the other thing I wanted to tell you is I sold that Disney Jungle Canteen, the one that's rare that I said I picked up for $2 or $3 at Goodwill. Sold that yesterday. The guy offered me 40 and I countered with 45 and he took it. So yay, I got that at the door yesterday. And today it's actually yesterday, I sold these notepads that I put on this video that I bought yesterday at Deseret. I've learned that's how you pronounce it. Deseret, not Desiree. Deseret Industries. It was a notepad for $2. Notepads, fancy little notepads. And sold that. The lady is thrilled to get it. Sold it for $30. She sent me a message. "Oh, I'm so happy to get this to add to my collection. Do you have any more?" And I was going to write her back and say, "No, I don't. I got to, I was just going to be honest, totally got it from a thrift store, a store that's not going to have multiples of the same thing." But I'm going to go back to Deseret Industries this weekend with John to see, just in case whoever donated too. I mean, my goodness, I would have never thought notepads for $2 could have been turned into 30. So look in the stationery/office aisle in your thrift stores. There's treasures to be found. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. Bye.